20 years ago, a bunch of teenagers played a game of great and terrible power. There were no rules in early aughts America/Tokyo, until a boy named Yugi discovered that he could abuse the system. Now, it is up to ShibuyaGato.
Are you really best friends if you don't have your own early 2000s AMV?
Shora.
Let's see who spooks whom.
Even though this comes out a week after Halloween, but okay.
Calamity Carl.
First I take your card, then I f your sister, Joey! Your sister!
And Bio-Roxas.
Wait, it left me. Someone else go first. I gotta remember it.
To revisit these past events using the Millennium Microphone and save the world from the Shadow Games, just as that bad Egyptian bitch did 5,020 years ago.
I could potentially throw it on Patreon, but I'm throwing other stuff there instead. So, you know.
Throw you out a fucking window.
You're not gonna defenestrate anyone here today, Carl.
You're using big words again and it hurt.
Too bad.
Is that like when you take the Chucky Finster bone out of the body?
What the fuck?
You defenestrate.
It's when you throw something out a window. God damn it! You read Homestuck. You should know that.
Honestly, you degenerate. Literally, the Garfield panel where he gets tossed out a window was the big meme last week. Have you not encountered the word defenestrate?
No one ever said the word defenestration of the Garfield meme.
I did, bitch.
What fucking big brain freaks do you follow?
They say it multiple times in fucking Homestuck, you bitch.
Bio, I'm so sorry for what you're having to deal with right now.
I'm just associating. Fenestrate Homestuck.
Oh, okay, I might make...
Fenestrated wall, you piece of shit.
Okay, I might actually involve this with the intro of the podcast, but first we have to actually get our intros out, so things will be out of order, so,
I just had one.
Welcome to the podcast. I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to cut this bit out, but you'll have heard it in the intro already, so who cares? No matter what. Oh, that shit killed me.
Can't wait till we get to that episode. Fuck.
It's gonna be so good. Although my notes for the episode before that are also pretty good.
Half of my notes are just me yelling. It's just all caps.
Quite a few of my notes are all caps yelling, so don't worry. Oh, anyway. Yeah, once again, welcome to
the Millennium Microphone, the spooky Halloween edition.
Special episode for Halloween, except not really.
When this comes out, it's November 7th.
We watched the scariest duels in all of the Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, that just means you have to edit it all really quick, Shibuya. Get it up today.
You have to get it out tonight, Shibuya. Fuck you.
Then, Bio, I'm going to need you to render out 2 of our audios today. You want me to do that? Fine. But you also got to do some work.
Man. You have to get it out tonight. You have to redo the intro in a spooky Halloween fashion. Also, I'm not drawing
spooky Halloween fashion? Bitch, I'm using spooky, scary skeletons.
You guys remember the part of the episode where everyone started dying off one by one and they found the guy who did it, and it was Bandit Keith, but it wasn't Bandit Keith, it was Joey Wheeler the whole time, and then Joey was like, but that can't be me because I'm me, and then he woke up in their classroom.
What is this, a creepypasta?
I think I'm thinking of that episode of Boy Meets World. The Halloween one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that Boy Meets World episode actually exists. All I know is that I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It does.
So.
That one does. There's an episode where there's like, it's in one of the later seasons where one of them's like has a horrible dream after making it Yu-Gi-Oh related after playing a card game of Yu-Gi-Oh with his friends in college.
What? Is
Not
it?
Really.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it literally fucking Yu-Gi-Oh? Because
No,
I would have screamed.
He has a dream that there's a killer in their school killing off their classmates one by one, and then they catch the killer and take the mask off, and it's him, and he's just like, but that's not right. How could it be me when I'm me? And then he wakes up.
What are we talking
like,
about?
It's the Spider-Man meme,
Welcome
but it's
to
Yugi and it's
Yami. I'd watch the shit out of like a horror movie, but Yu-Gi-Oh.
You know what they would call a horror movie but Yu-Gi-Oh?
Boogyo.
No, the pot of greed, but the pot is filled with blood.
That was a good transition.
Anyway, yeah, the pot of greed. This week, we have watched episodes 31, 32, 33, and 34. 2 duels that took too long for some people's taste, probably. But also, one duel was really, really good, and the other was just me yelling, "Get this fucking American out of here!"
What the fuck, racist?
I'm American. I'm allowed to be upset at him.
You're a fucking American? I can't be on this podcast anymore. I gotta go.
But that can't be American.
Wait,
I'm American.
you consider yourself American? You're from Florida. Fuck you.
Oh no.
You're right, and you should.
You're not even human. Everyone knows people from Florida.
Welcome to the Florida Woman podcast featuring
actually-
ShibuyaGato.
Yes.
I know I'm always the one that like yells at people for not talking about Yu-Gi-Oh stuff on the podcast, but I have a non-Yu-Gi-Oh related story.
No, I'm sorry.
So
Guruzi's
interns-
sitting outside. He crawled out of the lake, and now he wants meat. So I gotta go prep some for him real quick. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, Bio. No one important's missing right now.
Fuck you. Oh, this is a hell of a way to start the podcast. God damn.
I worked at this electric fence company, and they were like, "Oh yeah, like 75% of our business comes from Florida because we have to send so many security fences out there." The end.
It does not
Good
surprise
story,
me
I know.
at all.
Is it because of
Yeah.
all the Yu-Gi-Oh duels that happen in Florida?
I think that's what they said it was.
Yeah, listen, you gotta
Yeah.
set up a cool shadow game. You have people stand 1 inch away from an electric fence, and then the gust of the holograms knocks them into the fence, and then they fry and they die.
Oh.
And everybody in Florida uses a deck based solely around alligator sword.
It's true.
Not everybody.
Alligator sword.
You're right. There's like 2 of those guys that are using the gemstone ones because they're meth crystals.
Exactly.
Don't talk shit about my
There
gem
you go.
knights. Talk shit about my gem knights.
Look,
I
we're
snap your
saying they're
fucking neck.
valuable
Meth
because they're
knights.
also drugs, Carl. We're not talking shit. We're giving them some
I
market
summon
value.
bath salts in attack position.
I summon gem knight methamphetamine.
Can that be my intro bit now?
No, I'm keeping your old one. That's too good. But this is strong as like a preview for Twitter, so that's pretty good.
I use the trap card. Police raid. No!
I use the magic card, snort and blow.
I use the spell card. Eat the bath salts.
I use the quick spell censorship to get us off this fucking topic.
I'm not sure. Why did you become John F. Kennedy from fucking
you
Clone
did.
High? Oh yeah, you sniffing bath salts.
I like those drugs, Magic Man.
Oh, I like those funny cards, Joey Wheeler.
Sometimes it feels like my head's just gonna pop.
What the fuck are we even doing this week?
We need to
Sorry,
put
that
a
derailment
fucking
was my
preview
fault.
out like tonight, the day of recording, because this shit's too fucking good.
If I can get a preview out tonight, I'll throw it up because that's
We're
funny
talking
as hell.
about the fan favorite. Remember this podcast? We're talking about the fan favorite double cheeseburger from Papa John's, large pizza for $12. We all had it. Now, what do you guys think about this pizza burger?
I
that a thing?
Tasted a lot like methamphetamine.
yeah, like they gave me a free gem
That is
night card, and I'm
disgustingly
like,
thing.
are they really handing these out? I thought these were like $100
That is
a
actually a
gram.
thing.
I'm sorry.
I got a little like thing in the mail talking about it, and I'm like, this looks gross. Why would you put pickles on a pizza? I'm gonna throw up. Anyway, welcome to Millennium Microphone, where we talk
I mean, why
about
would you put
Yu-Gi-Oh, I
pickles on
think.
anything? They're always gross.
Oh, God.
Take that back.
I'm sorry, I don't like pickles.
Oh, Bio, you can have all the pickles.
I don't think I can do this podcast anymore.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to fucking side with Shibuya on this one. Pickles are quite possibly the worst thing that ruins the flavor of everything they touch.
It's so unfortunate
I
because
see pickles by
Cuban
itself.
sandwiches use pickles,
Used
and
to buy
I'm
just jars of pickles and just eat the jar.
Bio will give you all of our pickles.
just like skip the pickle. You want crunch, you eat that glass. That is how
Bio-
you get your nutrients.
Well, we're going to meet up at some point in the future for like a fucking live recording of Millennium Mic, and I'm just going to bring a jar of pickle juice out, put it on the table, look at you, and go,
Chug.
"This is your water for the recording." Pickle man.
I mean, that's what I already drink anyways, so.
You gotta try that pickle
Yeah,
soda.
he'll
That's what
literally
you
chuck
need.
it in our faces to establish dominance, and we're just gonna be over in the corner
Just
like,
stare you
oh,
down.
what is he doing?
10 minutes in,
I'll
and
throw
we've
up.
barely talked about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah,
I'll
my
fucking- no,
hard
we
cut to the
mentioned
pot of
Yu-Gi-Oh!
greed
So
was
sorry.
then derailed by the fucking I don't know, cheeseburger Papa John's pizza. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, isn't this the podcast we talk about food? What's going on?
This
here?
is going to be such a good episode.
Yeah, when we get off topic for like 10 full minutes, that's how you know it's a good episode.
Has it already been 10 minutes? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been like 12 in my recording, and that's accounting for the 2 minutes where I started and we
Yikes.
were off topic
Well, you
already.
see, it's not just a pizza. It's also a papadilla. It's only $6.
Please stop.
I hate the
Better
term
pizza,
papadilla.
better ingredients. Censored on Twitter.
The pot of greed.
Oh, all right. The pot of greed is demanding that we now order him a papadilla as a sacrifice. I blame you, Carl, for bringing it up.
Episode 30
So
fucking
you're gonna
one,
have to send me
everybody.
the money for the papadilla.
Oh no,
Because I'm not taking it out of the funds of our Patreon.
not again.
Because our lovely
Hey, a
patrons are
Patreon.
not paying for papadillas for the pot of greed. No, that comes out of Carl's pocket for mention.
Thank you.
Shibuya, doesn't Medi owe you a fucking pizza anyway?
He still
Just-
owes me
does.
3. I have not cashed in a single one of them. One weekend is gonna be fucking wild. It's a long story. I might get into it today. Yes.
The pickle jar of greed.
Episode 31. Very cool. So
I'm gonna have to make that edit.
I'm sorry. What?
The pickle jar of greed.
God damn it. The fact that the jar of greed is like so much. The fact that the jar of greed's whole color scheme is not pickle related either is the funniest part of that.
It's so great.
It's gonna be like the pot of avarice where one side is the jar of greed's face and the other side is like the pelican from that one pickle brand.
You open the fucking jar of greed expecting like strawberry jam and there's just a bunch of pickles. It's like, ugh.
Why would you ever expect strawberry jam from the jar of greed?
It's like red, isn't it? Isn't it like
It's
red
like,
and gold?
It's like pink and gold.
Oh my god, it is a pelican. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's one
Yeah,
pickle
Vlasic.
brand. Yeah, Vlasic, that's the one.
Jar of greed is not fucking pink and gold.
Who did their
Greed.
branding?
Jar of greed is like pink and gold, man.
It's like a dark red. Who are you talking about?
Hold on. Because now we're gonna get into this.
It's got like a green band on the top. It's got
Okay.
gold face.
Well, that's shading. You could argue either for that, I think.
No, it's just a fucking dark red.
No, that's shading. You could argue either for that. Because you see
Pink
the
or red,
lighter
you
parts,
decide in
the
the
lighter
Patreon
parts are
poll.
closer. Yes, this is an actual poll I will make on the Patreon tonight without context, and we will announce the results in the description of the podcast. Jar of Greed, is he pink or is he red? And I will not
Episode
announce whose
31.
opinion is whose. I will just say this is a debate that needs to. You know what the fuck? Let me do it now. Let me make it right now.
This bitch.
I'm
31.
fucking insistent.
We have 4 episodes to talk about.
We can start talking about it while I set up this poll. We can multitask. That's called efficiency, bitch. Oh my god, this shit.
My only basis for the jar of greed is like the Carl version and the emotes. Whatever it is, too.
That's pot of greed. This is jar of greed.
Yeah.
Look at that bastard.
I put it on a thumbnail, so oops.
All right,
My
hold
face
on.
looks closer to jar of greed.
It does actually. I can see
What
that.
the fuck? You're not supposed to say that. Episode 31.
Episode 31.
Bandit Keith's a piece of shit.
Indeed. Shit we already knew.
I forgot what Tristan said, but I just said like Tristan's so supportive, which I'm pretty sure is sarcastic.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
absolutely.
I think
He
he's
was
like,
a fucking
don't
asshole.
lose or something because your sister's writing on this.
He's like, don't forget, Joey, this dude's an intercontinental champion. He knows his way
That's
around a
right.
deck of cards. It's like, Tristan, shut the fuck up. What's wrong with you? Come on, Joey, you can't beat this guy, you fucking idiot. You loser. Your sister's gonna be blind forever. And then I'm gonna fuck her, Joey.
My God.
Tristan's a freak.
God damn. Yeah, that doesn't paint him in a good light, does it?
Tristan's an asshole.
I also just like my first note is just me screaming, why does no one acknowledge Yugi changing? Like he's standing right there and it just fades into him being the kid again. And I'm just like,
I have heard multiple people say he does not actually change. The change is for the benefit of the reader/viewer. And I'm sitting here like, no, he changes. You cannot
No, he
convince me
changes.
otherwise. That's all there is to it.
yeah, why would you go through that whole transformation animation every single time?
My first note on this episode was that the intro still fucking slaps. But my second one was about the captions for Netflix, and I was really pissed off they kept turning them on. But the third one was about the sounds that the fucking board was making, because I was freaking out. When they had that holographic board pop up, and it's like, wow, I'm like, what the fuck is this thing doing?
I didn't hear that.
Some creepy shit. I don't know, I might be going crazy. I could have sworn I heard it like making some weird noises.
I have placed a poll on the Patreon. The poll will last
Jesus
about an
fucking
hour.
Christ.
Can I vote on it?
So patrons will be voting on whether Jar of Greed is red or pink at this very moment, except for the fact that when I put the attachment of the card image, it didn't actually put the fucking card image. Thanks, Patreon. Hold on, let me fix that now. But yeah, my first note for episode 31 was, Yugi, if I win this, we literally gotta fight each other. What's the deal with that?
It sounded like Joey was trying to make, like, he was like, I hope Yugi just throws the match for me. And Yugi's like, yeah, let's fight. And Joey's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that is what that felt like, huh? I also have... Why is no one here questioning why Keith doesn't have the card of the opposite hand, considering his whole motivation for being here is to kick Pegasus's ass? Why would he have the card for the money and not the card to fight Pegasus? This feels like a no fucking brainer.
Oh, is that what the other card does?
Yeah. One is for the prize money, and one is specifically so you can fight Pegasus in the, bonus finals.
Well, because he's just gonna pull out a gun and shoot Pegasus when he wins.
No, he's going to point at him. What are you talking
He's
about?
gonna point at Pegasus with his pickle hand. He's gonna shoot him.
Oh my god.
I still swear the card looks censored.
Oh, look at me! I turned myself into a pickle, Yugi. I'm Pickle Keith.
Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
In a pickle jar.
I just want you to know, it's real shitty, but I've done it.
What?
It's uploading.
Oh.
Fucking got him. I love
Can that be the
Keith.
thumbnail?
Let me see. Shora, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. That's going out of context on the Patreon as a meme, and people will wonder, what the fuck have they done?
I'm fucking losing
It's
my
also getting
mind.
pinned in the memes channel, so you will remember your deeds forever.
This is the worst. This is the worst episode we've ever done.
Or maybe the best.
Or maybe the best.
Probably the best for as of now, I think. Like, I'm pretty confident on that. This is really strong so far.
Most of my notes for this duel and the next duel are just 3 words. Your sister, Joey!
Yeah.
Joey, your sister! Your sister's gonna die, you blind, Joey! Her eyes are gonna die, she'll go blind, Joey! Your sister! I've wrote it so many fucking times.
God.
See, I figured that was implied, so I didn't write that. But most of what I wrote...
One of my first notes was just fucking, if I win this, I'm not fucking holding back, Yug. I'm getting that money even if I gotta do things I don't want to. Unspeakable things, Yug. I'll do them.
I found a knife, Yug.
Joey, no!
I'll do things that'll get censored on
Joey,
this
look out!
podcast,
But he
Yug.
gets run over by a knife.
And then
Joey,
immediately
look out.
after,
Oh my
Knife
god.
smacks him in the head.
Jesus.
It's just like the hilt of the knife.
The hilt of the knife knocks him out.
And then immediately after, my other note is just fucking, I'm going to end this duel in 5 minutes.
Oh, which, by the way, this is like the first time that a countdown didn't last. Well, okay, no. I started the note and I was like, man, this is the first time that the countdown in anime hasn't lasted longer than the actual like time for 5 minutes. And then the last like 60 seconds last for like 10 minutes, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, they do. I also wrote down a lot of questioning technicalities, even though, you know, I shouldn't do that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! But none of this is about the card game. This one is, and Croquet, what exactly would have happened if Yugi and Mai's duel had gone on past 11 o'clock? Would you have cut it short? Is there a provision for duels ending early? Like, what is your schedule? What does it look like, Croquet? Please, show me the timestamps, Croquet.
I just wrote down Croquet, take the stick out of your ass.
Also true.
It'll begin at exactly 11 o'clock. It's like, bro, maybe you need to fucking put down the Marlboros and go pick up a Bible.
I mean, Pegasus's Bible is Funny Rabbit, so you know he could do with a little laughter in his life.
I like the funny little cartoon rabbit too, sir.
So I need you guys to see something. I was just looking up Croquet for something I'm not telling you what I'm making yet.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm scared.
And I found this.
That sounds so bad.
You can make Shibuya do so much editing.
That's really good. I mean, there are things I can choose not to put in the actual episode.
That's me going to the gym. Can I just say this episode solidified Mai and Joey the OTP for life?
Yeah, kinda. It really does just sort of push that ship directly in your face and just be like, yeah, he's a dipshit, but she can get it.
What about Kaiba and Dog Joey?
No, that's
we get
just a
more
sex
of that later.
That's just a sex
Please
relationship.
be excited. Anyway, I also specifically pointed out my calling Joey's story a quote bad soap opera because that's fucking hilarious and I love it.
I'm so glad you put that down because I wrote the same fucking thing. I wrote down that exact line and was just like, Mai, you're the best.
She's so good. I love to hate this bitch, but when she's good, I can't deny it.
I love how long that segment went on, and it's like by the time Joey went back in there, it would have been like 7 minutes have passed, and they're like,
right?
You're
Yes.
7 minutes late. You're disqualified.
Yeah, and
But then the first, like, whatever, 4 minutes or 5 minutes he had, it was just like, every second was like, oh no, I have 3 minutes left. I have 2 minutes left. And I was like, whoa, that's going fast.
the funniest part
Not the
is
last one.
that in the sub, specifically, they're like, 5 minutes. That's barely enough time to get to his room and back. So presuming that he did get to his room, he should not have made it by 11 o'clock. But hey, talking is a free action, always and forever. So I guess he's fine.
That's true.
I also specifically have a note about how Joey, this entire arc, has basically been living off of handouts from people, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's hysterical. Just like everyone in New York.
My fucking notes this episode are absolutely awful. At one point, I just wrote down, these episodes are giving Carl too much power. Followed immediately by, I'll warm you up with a winking face.
Jesus Christ.
Again, I'm so glad I got 2 notes with someone else. Because I was just like, I'll warm you up and wear you out. And I was like, Joey, don't say it like that.
Carl, let me go ahead and take a guess as to what the other note might be.
No, the other one was Shibuya's.
The other one was the one that I brought up with the bad soap opera.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we both got this one too then. Because I have another winking face one. That's just, you mind if I take off my boots?
No,
Winky
I didn't
face.
I didn't write that down because I'm not a foot freak like you.
Oh, I immediately just wrote, Keith, no one subscribes to your only duels.
I mean, clearly someone at the animation department did, considering that shot from the boots of his ass.
I mean,
We literally just
that ass
got
don't quit.
that shot because someone thought Bandit Keith's flat ass was hot.
Hey, that ass may be flat, but I'd still pound that motherfucker.
I would kick that ass hard because that's what Bandit Keith fucking deserves.
That's also true. A machine monster.
Was that where Bakura goes like, Great Scott?
Yeah,
That
Great Scott,
threw me
it's
off
not.
so much. I was like, what?
I lost my fucking mind at Great Scott.
It's so fucking overly
funny.
British, it's killing me.
No.
Fucking funny.
See, I wrote down, Great Scott! I learned that one from my favorite white-haired fictional doctor. He stole nukes, you know. What a role model.
I love they're talking about how Joey can beat Bandit Keith despite his title. And Tristan's like, Joey's got something better than titles. And I just put down, like, Joey interrupts him and just goes, my big fucking balls. Taya's like, Joey, no.
Taya just, like, throws Bakura down from the railing at Joey's head. And it's just like, bad Joey. Stop it.
Please don't throw the Brit. Just fucking the South Park joke of kick the baby, but it's kick the Brit.
Carl,
Yeah.
I think you just gave us a good merch idea. Don't
Bam,
kick
baby, I'm in
Bakura.
there.
Kick the Brit. Don't kick the Brit.
No, it's just, don't kick Bakura. And then he gets punted into the stratosphere like Jesse and James Pokemon.
Kick the Brit is pretty. Let's get that as a trending hashtag. Hashtag kick the Brit.
No. You stop that.
If you're British, kick that habit. Stop it. I'm so sorry.
Drown in it.
I apologize to our British listeners, all 2 or 3 of you that I'm aware of.
Oh my god. Anyway, it's time once again for that episode of Guess the Fucking Fusion Monster. You don't really have to guess. It's like pointed out explicitly in the card art, but you know.
Fucking guilty, yeah.
Guiltia, which, as I just found out today when I looked it up, is actually officially called Guiltia the D Knight.
Hey.
Which I knew someone was going to laugh at. Congratulations, Carl.
I'll give you the D Knight, baby.
And also, this episode, they
The
decided...
McDees.
They
We're going to
decided,
McDonald's.
oh, Guiltia is the one fusion monster of the episode. Guess Flame Swordsman has to be a regular monster. And they changed his colors back to being regular, even though, yeah, he's still a fusion monster. That still does not work.
Shibuya, that means they didn't change shit, because in the original Japanese, didn't you say that he's a regular card?
In the original Japanese, yes, but when 4Kids has had him as a fusion monster for this long, and they suddenly decide to revert it back...
Shibuya, that means that they just went, fuck it, dude.
That
We're just
means
not gonna
they
color
changed
that
their
one.
own assets for some goddamn reason when they didn't have to. When they
That
were
doesn't mean they
already
changed their assets. That just
wasting-
means they just played the...
They were wasting precious assets already censoring the monster we'll
No.
get to next episode.
But they didn't use an asset
They
on
censored
that.
the
They
mo-
just
what?
didn't make him a fusion. They just didn't edit the footage to make him a fusion. So it's just the regular footage. They didn't really use assets.
No, because Carl, literally the cards in Japanese look like the cards in the actual TCG and not the Orica-looking asses in
you're right.
4Kids. So,
You're very right. I forgot about that part. Well, I mean, they're fucking idiots. What can I tell you?
I mean, yes. No, that is the correct answer here. I'd also just like to point out that in my notes, I specifically had a note when Joey pulled out that trap card of fissure. Holy shit, is he using fissure? And then he just went, it's the spike hole or something. And I was like, oh, never mind, because I love fissure a lot.
Chasm of spikes.
Oh my
Chasm of
god.
spikes.
Okay, so there's a point where I think it's like right at the start of the battle where Joey uses magic and he's like, haha, machines can't get hurt by magic. And Yugi's just like, oh yeah, of course, machines can't like do this. And he like goes off in a long explanation. And I was like, why didn't you yell that down to him before he attacked? Because there's like a second after that where Tristan says something and Joey perfectly hears him. And I'm just like, why didn't you help your friend?
Because Croquet probably would have like disqualified him on the spot if he had yelled that to Joey.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Croquet would take that stick out of his ass and throw it at the small child who would die from a small gust of wind.
I love that they just suddenly made this whole lore that machine monsters are protected by magic-resistant armor.
Yeah.
It's like, just have a normal duel without this shit for once, please.
That would be fucking
Oh,
neat.
Please,
So,
God.
fun fact. This doesn't have to do with the fucking reason for all machine monsters, but I found out something interesting. Metalmorph's Japanese name is Metallization Magic Reflection Armor. That's
really
all.
cool. That's raw.
Yeah, in the dub, didn't they name it specifically like metal?
Magic Metal Force!
Yes. I'm used to it as Metal Morph, which I think is a better name, but that's still kind of funny.
It's also just a better card. as an equip card than it is as a fucking
Yeah.
as a fucking use to get out metal monsters.
Yeah. No, it's much better as an equip card. I'd also like. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
God, why do we keep doing this?
I was like, I swear to God, if you use that time card to rest the mechs, I'm gonna lose my mind. That was my last note for the first episode.
Yeah, they've stopped using Time Wizard as the be end all of the duel, and instead are using it as like a mid duel.
And then my first line on the next episode is, "Oh my God, the stupid Time Wizard."
I love that at one point Tristan just shouts, "Go, Joe, go!" And I was just like, me during the 2020 election, LMAO.
Carl, you realize by the time this episode comes out, that'll be over.
Garoozies!
Anyway, my last note of episode 31 is, God, the Yu-Gi-Oh website is broken. It skips the second half of all two-parters and goes straight to the next set on Up Next. This is fucking insane. Because all I did was click Up Next to skip the credits, and it took me to the start of the Yu-Gi Joey duel, and I'm like, what? Hello? I have an entire second half to watch, and you didn't censor this one, so what the fuck is up? Anyway, one last thing before we move on to episode 32. What card name did they fucking censor today, boys?
It's not Launcher Spider, because that one's actually called Launcher Spider.
Launcher
Was it the
Spider
Pendulum
is
Machine?
untouched.
Skull,
Pendulum Machine
red.
is untouched.
What the fuck?
Which one were you saying, Bio?
There's like some like Red Eyes Black Skull or something.
I mean, yes, that one is different than it is in Japanese, but
We talked about that one already.
yeah. This episode's censored monster is actually Metal Zoa. And I'd like you to know that Metal Zoa is
Really?
actually the better name for it, because in Japanese they insist on calling it Metal Devil Zoa.
Yeah, Metal Zoa just kind of sounds better.
Yeah.
It rolls off the tongue. Fuck. Also, take a look in memes.
Oh, what else are you posting?
Zoa sounds like some kind of Toa or Bionicle.
A little bit, yeah.
Bad.
Is there a Zoa?
It's so bad.
Shora, I'm fucking dying here. Did you make this or did you find it somewhere? Because this is
I literally just made it. That's
God.
why I've been quiet for so long.
Fucking
I
awful.
respect the hustle. Yeah, these are going in the
Put
episode,
that on the
bud.
fucking Patreon, like right now,
No.
out of context.
No, after we're done recording, I'm gonna put a bunch of memes on the Patreon out of context and be like, please look forward to next episode where you understand why these are relevant.
I remember getting Zoa, Metal Morph, and Metal Zoa in like one of those packs when I was little, and I was just like, "Yeah, this is the cool combo." And now I'm just like, "Those all suck."
Yeah. Well, listen, hindsight.
I mean, Zoa looks cool. Metal
That's true.
Morph looks fucking cool. Metal Zoa kind of just fucking sucks.
Fuck you.
It's like Wall
Metal Zoa's
Shadow.
raw.
As a kid, you think Wall Shadow's raw, and then Wall Shadow turns out to
It
just be hot
looks
garbage.
neat, but I look at that art nowadays and I'm like, I can't discern any parts of this. It's like a little bit too much. Delicious.
You know what else is delicious? Episode 32, where my
Sorry, I
first
just went
note
to the yay there.
is, your sister, Joey! Remember
Same!
your sister!
That's like,
That's not your
let me
first
put
note.
down how many times I put down fucking your sister Joey.
Is that your first
Let's
night?
see.
Not night. Note.
That is my first note of episode 32, yes.
For Carl. What's your first note?
Oh no, my first note's the intro still fucking slaps.
Yeah.
Of course, the second
My
note.
first,
Okay.
my first note, for once, I actually avoided the, your sister, Joey.
Look, I had to once, and this was the episode where I had to do it.
But instead, I immediately just wrote down, let's take a look at these minds. Bit of vengeance, closeted homosexuality, been there.
4.
On the other hand, ooh, sister complex, furry. Wow, what a loser.
Yeah.
6.
I think half of my notes, just like the first part of my notes, is just I hate Time Wizard. Why is Time Wizard here?
Oh, wait till
so-
I make a deck that has Time Wizard in it for Duel Monsters Monthly.
Do
It
not
seems that,
Oh, yeah, you're
thought I
aware
wanted
there's
more than
now
that.
like a Time Magus fusion card, right?
What?
Oh my god.
Well, first we need to teach Bio the rules at some point, which we'll get that stream scheduled at some point. audience, do not worry. It's
Time
coming
Wizard
at
of
some point.
tomorrow.
And then once we do that, we'll have a Duel Monsters Monthly shortly after with anime-themed decks because that won the poll. So I'm probably doing a Dark Magician deck because that's what I feel like making and running.
Loser.
Wow, okay. I could have done Blue Eyes like my character suggests, but, I decided not to. I
Blue
decided
Eyes.
to mix it the fuck up. Call
I
me a
thought that
loser.
you'd be the Chad instead of the Virgin, but
I mean, I literally am a virgin, so...
got
I
him.
mean, I went with a Toon Monster deck, so I'm ready. I've already got my deck fucking built.
Yeah, I'll probably help Bio build his deck. And I'm thinking we, lay off of later card types and shit, like Synchro and
I've got a
Xyz and
shitload of
Links and
Xyz in my
Pendulums.
deck.
We can use, tuner monsters, I think, but keep the extra deck to, fusions and rituals for now and then gradually build
The
up.
extra deck?
Because we...
Well, goddamn, now I have to rewrite my deck because I have a shitload of fucking Exceeds in it
Look,
that actually work really well.
It's just a suggestion considering one of us is barely familiar with the base game as is, let alone every fucking thing else.
Yeah, Carl.
What the fuck?
Sure,
Why
can
me?
do no wrong.
I'm offended. What do you mean?
Anyway,
I mostly run rituals, so I don't know what you're talking about.
my second note is, man, Keith really just lost at a card game and became a goddamn drunken sad sack. Pathetic.
Thank you. Same thing. I just wrote, bro. Keith really went and became an alcoholic, but carried his fucking children's trading cards around with him, huh?
He also
What a
dropped them on the
fucking loser.
fucking floor, which is highly irresponsible. Put them in a goddamn card box.
Someone pissed on the floor.
You're going to fucking love this.
Oh.
I legitimately just immediately wrote, God, I didn't realize how bad that Barrel Dragon edit was. Oh, God.
Yeah, my third note.
I then stopped writing notes to make the edit that I made.
Good. The edit will be on screen right now, because it's not the thumbnail for this episode, but it is really fucking good. Shora sent it to me last night, and I started howling.
The only note I wrote down until Red Eye's Black Metal Dragon showed up was, I can't get over how bad looking that fucking edit is.
Oh yeah. It will always be funny as fuck.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but the previous game that Joey used this stupid magic wizard on, right?
Yes.
His characters didn't get aged, right?
What was the last?
It was the Bones duel. I don't think he had anyone else on the fields for the Bones duel.
Oh, is that what it was? Because he freaking threw out his stupid dragon, and he was like, "Oh, it aged into an ancient dragon. It got stronger." And I was like, "What? What is happening?"
Yeah, he
What
did
is
the baby
this?
dragon combo before against Mai, where her harpies aged and got weak, and then baby dragon became Thousand Dragon.
Oh,
Yeah.
I must have blacked out for that.
That's fair. You seem to hate Time Wizard a lot, so blacking out to protect yourself is fair.
You just saw Time Wizard and your eyes glossed
I
over.
see what- also, it's magic, and they already established that machines are not affected by magic.
Okay,
I'm
but
losing
this
my
is-
mind.
But they-
consider time magic.
This is time magic.
No.
This is time
Magic.
magic, though, boo.
Can I point out that the
No,
Netflix
you can't.
captions
No, stop.
put down
Sorry,
that
what?
he says time is magic? So time is magic, ladies. and
Okay,
gentlemen.
time is magic. Friendship is magic. Is there any other magic I should know about? Well, I'm
I'm not
afraid.
gonna say it.
I like cupcakes.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
I'm
say
fucking
it.
scared of what you're threatening not to say. Look,
You see,
look, just
there's
say
the
it.
time wizard, there's the friendship wizard, and then there's the R18 sex wizard.
Nope.
Yeah, he's just a homeless guy in an alleyway.
Okay,
Goodbye,
that. Okay. Anyway, the lit up areas on Barrel Dragon are literally just the chambers
got
of
Bio real
revolvers,
hard.
and it's so fucking obvious and so fucking funny.
What?
I actually screamed when
Oh yeah,
Thousand
Barrel
Dragon
Dragon.
I
When
have to look it up.
when they censored it, those are literally meant to be 6-shooter revolvers. So the lit up area is where the bullets would go on a revolver.
That's fucking sick.
Also, my poor man Barrel Dragon also
so
got this
good.
treatment in the actual fucking TCG itself. Look at him. Look how they massacred my boy.
Here's the thing, in the TCG, that edit actually looks kind of cool.
A little bit, because they had time to plan it out and figure it out. But also,
they make the fucking barrels look like these high-tech, futuristic, like sci-fi guns.
high-tech Nerf guns, yes.
I kind of like it better than just seeing a bunch of fucking like revolver barrels.
I mean, that's.
Now I just want to buy
fair.
another fucking Nerf gun.
It's Nerf or nothing.
Nerf or nothing.
Flash that thumbnail back up on screen.
I fucking screamed just like a bio about Time Wizard. However, mine was in the opposite direction.
No.
Where Bandit Keith's just like, you're a shitty little wizard. I'm just like, don't you fucking talk shit about Time Wizard. I'll slit your fucking throat and drink your blood, you nasty fucking American.
Meanwhile, for the second set of episodes in a row, for some goddamn reason, they have made the pecs of a dragon far too pronounced for my tastes. Why does Baby Dragon have pecs? Why? He's a goddamn dragon.
And a baby.
dragon.
Those are scales. He's also a fucking baby. Literally.
It's one jacked baby.
I'm just.
If I had a kid, I'd make him work the fuck out. You're getting swole,
100
little one.
push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and a mile run every day.
Oh my god. No, you just have him in one of those carriers that
What?
like bounces and you're just like, run, little man, do it, run. And he goes
what is
nowhere.
this?
You gotta
What?
get those fucking gains.
I just googled like baby dragon to find the pecs, and then I see this.
Oh, we'll get to that. Don't worry.
Uh-oh.
We're not spoiling that for you just yet.
Joseph, it is I, Baby Dragon. I require my kid cuisine meal, or I will say the F word.
Joseph.
Joseph,
it is me.
please feed me.
Joseph, it is I, your baby dragon. I am coming to you now to ask you for the kid cuisine penguin himself. Those meals don't feed me for jack shit. I feel as though he
Joseph,
would be
I
a better
want
form
to
of
eat the
sustenance.
penguin.
Joseph,
Let me drink of his blood.
Joseph,
Joey.
I need you to go to the GameStop and ask the man at the counter for Bambi on the PlayStation 2.
Right? He has like that look of like, I really want something, but they're busy. But I really
Yeah,
want it.
he's just like, Father, I'm craving McNuggies. Please.
Father,
He
take
has
me
a
to McDonald's.
He has,
Take
he
me
has that
to
look.
McDonald's.
He has that look that makes you think like, yeah, your mommy calls me baby.
No, Carl, he's a fucking child.
Why do you have to take it so far every
Baby's in
time?
his fucking name, Carl. How dare you?
He's standing like a Chad.
He's standing
looks
like a
he
Chad,
fucked
but he's still
someone's
a
mom.
fucking toddler. Hello?
He looks Joey Wheeler in the eyes and goes, I fucked your mom shit.
I mean, he can say it, but it's a fucking lie because he's a goddamn child and also a dual monster.
Hey, listen, we don't. A baby dragon could be 1,000 years old.
No, that's Thousand Dragon. Thousand is literally in his fucking name. Try again, bitch.
I gotta go. The cover's for me.
Anyway, I found it really
Red
funny.
Eyes,
Oh.
Black Metal Dragon, pretty raw. I like that one. That's pretty cool.
Incredibly raw. I love all the Red Eyes variants.
Yep.
There's Darkness
That was-
Metal, Black Metal, Red Eyes
That was
Darkness
just my
Dragon.
fucking note. Just
There's so
Red
many
Eyes,
alts,
Black
it's so
Metal
good.
Dragon.
Red Eyes is sick.
Also, I wrote down, with my sister's side on the line, I must see this through.
That's
pretty
fucked
good.
up.
That's pretty
Why
good.
would you say that?
I also just howled every time they made Keith say Proton Blast when Barrel Dragon attacked because, like, you can still hear the gunshot noise. They censored it visually, but not at all with the audio. They just want you to believe it's protons being fired, and I'm just like, fucking no.
I
bought
wrote
it.
down as a note, bro, I didn't know Bandit Keith played Minecraft talking about pillagers. And then immediately after that, he's gonna take the Gen 8 games.
Oh my god.
The shield is so high.
I'm also just criticizing Joey's ability to play mind games at this point because he should have put Shield and Sword on the field, face down, and that would have stopped Bandit Keith from doing his shit. If it's like,
Joey's learned a lot, but he's not that smart.
we'll get to that next episode. But like, Joey, if it's useless in your hand, use it as a mystery threat, Joey. Your mind games, Joey.
Well, we see later that he's not very good at mind games.
Well, he tries, and I appreciate the effort.
So bad.
Like he's not the worst at it that I've seen, which is important. Like progress has been made. He's using strategy instead of just attacking head first, which is nice.
I just hate that they keep placing. First off, that they keep saying Copycat's a monster, and second off, that they keep putting him in the spell and trap zone.
Yeah.
Because it makes me furious.
Like everyone assumes Time Wizard is face down in the spell and trap zone, and I'm like, he shouldn't be. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You sound like a freaking what Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh,
One of those little like robots. Anyways,
The balloon boy.
Yeah.
That's the joke, baby. We got him.
God.
Nobody makes a monkey out of Bandit Keith.
Thank you for also writing down that fucking line. Because I wrote down nobody makes a monkey out of Bandit Keith, and I was like, they don't need to when you're just a fucking ape, you idiot.
Okay, wait. Okay, when did they establish that not defeating a monster in defense mode makes you lose life points? Have they established that? Is that another thing I blacked out
That's
on?
an unofficial rule they've never explained, because why would they explain all the rules in the anime? So if you
That's true.
attack a defense position monster, like let's say that I'm attacking into a monster with 2,000 defense that's face down with like an 1,800 attack point monster. Because it didn't destroy the monster, I take the difference as damage to my life points.
Okay, but I don't think Joey was in defense mode when Keith attacked him, but he lost life points, right?
Well, with monsters that are both in attack position, someone will take damage on that.
Okay, cool.
If you're asking specifically about the slot machine, then yeah, he was attacking into a slot machine with higher defense, so he would take the damage.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll teach you more about this one day when we can set up that stream.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the amount of times that Keith's like, haha, I won. Wait, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bandit Keith is the embodiment of that picture. It's just, I'm a genius. Oh no.
Yeah. More or less. I'd like to mark this down officially as the first truly great Joey duel. Because, like, good Red Eyes moves, genuinely good plays from Joey instead of just attacking into him, though he still attacked into him a couple times, which, you know, progress is slow, but it's
Joey
happening.
grew like 5 brain cells for these episodes.
Exactly. Like, the fucking grave robber into Copycat. That shit was genuinely good. I loved that.
My power grows.
I'd also like to reenact the best direct quote that I have made for any of these episodes.
Yeah.
Ah! Ouch!
Yeah, that was really funny.
That was really good.
Can I just real quick, rest in peace in memoriam to our man Bandit Keith that died when he slapped face first into some fucking water.
We don't know if it was face first.
That motherfucker hit hard.
He did hit hard,
I'm
but
so
we don't know if it was
glad
face
he's
first.
dead. He'll never come back.
Sure, stop it.
Imagine you see him fucking hit the back of his head on a fucking rock, and he just crumples
Yeah,
over.
see,
as a
my
pool
thought
of blood in
process
the
was
water.
like, you don't know how many rocks are under that water. You don't know how close to the surface
really.
they are.
He could have super died.
Pegasus just out there like, I'm going to have to get Croquet to go and clean up the bodies.
Sir, I don't think we have a big
sir,
enough
plural.
nut.
Where did Croquet go, though?
Croquet just, like, took a step back. Probably.
Yeah, he steps back. Imagine he falls down too.
This is
and
probably,
Pegasus is like,
this is probably a
"Uh-oh,
common occurrence.
I guess I need a new retainer. Ooh,
No,
oh,
and then Croquet is like hanging on barely to the square that Pegasus' chair is on.
looks-
He's like, "Sir, I'm right here, sir, please." And he's like, "Oh well, I guess I'll seal it back up then, sir. No."
Fucking Croquet's like hanging off of the chute, like trying not to drop down to the rocks below. Looks down, he sees Bandit Keith's body, and along with Rex Raptor and Weevil.
Look, Rex Raptor's a simp. He didn't deserve death. Weevil, however, I will agree with you on.
Well, Rex Raptor didn't deserve death. That doesn't mean he didn't get it.
I mean, fair.
Pegasus is a freak.
Correct.
I'm looking at you, Shura.
Also, gearing up for the Yugi versus Joey fight, I wrote down, can't wait for Yugi to wipe the floor with Yugi. So I must have gotten distracted when I was writing that one.
That's fair.
That's understandable, I'll admit.
I love just like Bandit Keith clearly pulls out a gun, but he's just like pointing at Pegasus's head.
Yes.
Love it.
This
I
is
love these
boring.
edits.
That was the first moment I was like, oh, I actually noticed the censorship.
Yeah.
Give me your
There's
money.
parts where it's
or I'm gonna
real
keep
fucking
pointing at you.
obvious. And especially
the
because
hair.
he's an
It's
American,
just
of
like-
course he has guns.
Now, of course.
Like
I
that's
just love how it like starts to pan
Second
over
Amendment
and
right.
just stops with his
yeah,
hand.
it pans
like,
over and
blocked by the
stops
hair.
just shy so they
Listen.
don't have to redraw anything else.
Listen, there's
So
no
good.
such thing as open water rules. All ocean is owned by America, and all land, America.
The best part is that in
My Second Amendment right.
in JP, Pegasus like side eyes Keith, and he's just like, "Oh, sorry, but weaklings have got to go. Bye bye now," and then sets the trap.
It's great.
It's so good.
Hey, Bio, I have a card to show you.
I don't want to see it.
There you go.
Fuck
You get to see him.
I hate this guy so much.
Oh my
He's
god.
so good.
He looks so stupid. God
Look at
damn
those
it.
bedroom eyes on
Yeah,
his
he
face.
looks
so
stupid.
mad.
He's a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Like, hello.
Man.
So, first note of episode 33 is my first three notes are all in all caps, but the first one is the, quintessential Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, I mean,
Love that shit. I mean, your
First
first
note I
note
have
is
is-
intro still fucking slaps, but that's that's your bit. My bit is anytime they use the Yu-Gi-Oh sound clip, I have to include it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
that's true. It's pretty good.
My first note is put him in the ground, Yuki.
My note was, which side are y'all gonna pick? Because you have to choose. Like, you guys are sitting here cheering for both of them to win, and then they both win, and you're not gonna think that at some point they're gonna have to fight each other if they keep winning their duels. You have to pick a side now. One of them you have to like more than the other, and this is gonna speak volumes on your friendship and reflect poorly on you all.
Oh, it's
Listen, Yug, like I said yesterday, I will do unspeakable things to win this duel.
Joey, where's Taya? You don't need to worry about where Taya is. You need to worry about where she's gonna end up. In the grave, Yugi.
Unspeakable things, Yug. Let me win.
Joey
I'll kill your
Joey, what
girlfriend
the
so I can
fuck,
save my
man?
sister.
Joey steals Yugi's opposite hand card, draws a bad crayon tail on it, and is just like, hey, if you don't let me win this duel, you know where she's going. The card graveyard.
He just like, he didn't even have a camera to take a picture of her and slap it on. He just drew a fucking
You think they
picture
have
of Crayola.
printers in Pegasus's fucking castle? Hell no.
Pegasus just looks over and he's like, I can vibe with this. And he looks at Taya and just,
He literally-
There we go, Yugi boy. Now it's real. Go ahead, Mr. Wheeler. I'm digging this vibe you're putting down. I didn't think you had it in you.
I didn't think you were going to make it past day one, Mr. Wheeler,
you want-
so
do you want a-
fuck
do you
yeah,
want a job
let's
here at
do it.
You want a job here at Industrial Illusions? We have an
Holy
opening.
shit.
Sir, we don't have any open. We have an opening.
He's just like, I can make whatever openings I want, okay, fuck you. You're not the boss of me. Quite literally the opposite, so shut your mouth before I fire you. And he's like, yes, sir.
I'm gonna make you clean the bathroom again where the Kaiba brothers are. Sir, they have no bodily control, I know.
You really had to go and fucking go there, huh, Carl?
Sir, there's only one restaurant on this island. They have no bodily control, and you've been feeding them a steady food supply of nothing but Buffalo Wild Wings.
I thought we established there's a McDonald's on this island. What are you going on about?
Yeah, but that's like 2 doors down
That's-
from Pegasus's
hey.
bedroom, and
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Pegasus's private supply.
and no one's allowed in there.
What is this?
Okay, that's fair.
established?
That's fair.
Occasionally, Croquet sneaks in there for a hash brown, and Pegasus finds out and slaps the shit out of him.
No. Here's the thing. Because Pegasus doesn't like hash browns, he punishes him but secretly does not give a shit. He just has to keep up appearances.
I really
To be
couldn't care
honest,
less
I
about
just
the
go
hash
in there for the
brown.
nuggets and the McGriddles.
Of course, Pegasus would like a fucking McGriddle. God damn it.
I don't really care about the hash browns. I just like corporal punishment.
Listen, there's only like 3 things on the McDonald's menu that are actually good.
Yeah, but the
McNuggets,
McGriddles are like
the
way too
McGriddle,
sweet.
And that's it.
Pancakes.
Sir, you said 3 things.
You just count the McGriddle twice.
Literally, there's nothing wrong with their pancakes.
Yeah,
Who the
they
fuck
have
goes to
don't have
McDonald's for
pancakes.
actual breakfast, bitch?
Sometimes I do, bitch.
Oh, we're getting enough. This is what breaks up the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
I
McDonald's
mean, you
breakfast.
started the segment with they have to pick a side, and I'm picking my side. I'm Team McDonald's breakfast, motherfucker.
Listen, I don't know how to
I
break this
live
to you.
less than a block away from a
I
McDonald's,
live
and
2
I
blocks
would
away from a
never
McDonald's
go to.
too, bitch, and I've always gone for breakfast since I was a fucking
don't-
child. Come
God
at me.
fucking damn it! And us and our fucking same hat
I
syndrome.
never knew McDonald's had pancakes. What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do.
if you go before
pretty
like
good.
11,
crazy.
11:30, they have
Listen,
a whole
listen.
ass breakfast menu, including pancakes, which are actually pretty
I'm glad that you're all picking sides, but you're picking the wrong side because Taco Bell breakfast is where it's at.
good. Ew.
Yeah.
I barely
You
trust
wanna-
Taco Bell with my lunch, let alone my breakfast.
You want eggs?
I've seen them.
Yes,
bacon,
they have, like,
because
waffle
that's
tacos?
exactly what I want, Carl. I want to be shitting myself on my way to work.
Nice, that's just a stereotype. You just get some eggs on a fucking tortilla with some bacon.
Everything
Yes, and I
you
can make
fucking
that shit
have
at
has
home.
dairy in it, and dairy causes the majority of people to
Okay.
shit.
This is like a staged photo, and this still looks really disgusting.
Oh no.
What's fucking wrong with you? That's
Why
good.
did they put a cinnamon?
Yeah, there's
I don't
one
know
little,
what that thing
there's
on
one
the right
little
is.
like cinnamon ball in there for no good reason.
It's
It's
touching one of the fucking like gordita-looking
waffle.
things.
The little waffle taco.
Oh,
I don't know
hate
what
that.
the fuck that thing is.
I fucking
don't know
hate
what
that.
that is, and that's
Yeah, I
That's
don't know what the
disgusting.
fuck that is, but that's
I just know
fucking
my
terrible.
breakfast crunch. I just know my breakfast crunch wrap is what I fucking need all the time.
Also, Shibuya,
Yeah.
counter fucking point. I've never seen a single goddamn commercial for McDonald's pancakes, but I've seen a commercial of a grandma fighting fucking ninjas for a goddamn McGriddle. So fuck you.
This is really what we've devolved into.
Okay,
isn't
one
it?
is a classic. One needs this brand of marketing that seems kind of obscene. Your point, sir? Your fucking point? Because you don't seem to be
Look,
making
all-
a coherent one right now.
Look, all I'm saying is that Wendy's breakfast is superior.
Wendy's will
Wendy's
make me shit
breakfast?
myself without fail. I'm not doing that. I've tried
Never
Wendy's
had What is with you
so
people?
many times over the years, and Wendy's just has always made me sick. I'm sorry.
You eat McDonald's and you go, this doesn't give me explosive diarrhea anywhere else to
no,
take your brains
bitch.
out. I think your bodies have been hypnotized
Bitch,
by
when
Big
I'm-
Mac. That's what I
Bitch, when
think.
I'm in the mood for nugs, I accept the consequences full stop, knowing that it'll do that to me. Wendy's, no matter what I order,
Something
I
wrong
have
with you
tried.
people.
The only thing
Something
that doesn't do
wrong.
it to me is the Frosty.
You people are, there's something fucking wrong with you people. Florida's disgusting and wrong, and it's a sewer place.
Yeah, and I'm stuck here. What of it?
On
Get
Wendy's
out.
breakfast menu thing, they have a couple questions about if their eggs are real and how they prepare them. That's weird.
Well, yeah, because
of course
a
they
lot
do.
of people think that like McDonald's doesn't really use real quote unquote eggs. They
No,
just
of course
have
they
like
don't.
factory shit.
They have like powdered
Okay,
eggs or some
okay.
shit.
And Wendy's
that they
keeps
then
boasting
prepare.
that they
Talk.
have real eggs. They crack onto. Why? This is welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh podcast.
No, fuck you. Fuck you. We're on a breakfast menu podcast now. Fuck you. This shit got started. We're gonna fucking finish this because we're only covering 4 episodes this week anyway.
Welcome to the
Welcome to
Millennium
our
McGriddle, everybody.
Welcome to our first 2-part episode.
See? Instead of the M, it's the I.
Holy shit!
Oh my god, same fucking brain. God damn.
Oh, he's gone. He's just
Oh,
gone.
yeah, he's straight up gone. He's
Oh, I forgot to mute my.
We have an image.
No, just tap Millennium McGriddle.
I took-
forgot
I
to
chose a
fucking
bad time
mute
to
my
take a fucking
microphone
sip.
through that. So Shibuya, you're gonna have to cut out some fucking keyboard clacking. But
No,
fuck.
that's fine. I already do that. I chose a bad time to take a sip because I read Millennium McGriddle and I started fucking.
This lines up perfectly with a note that I wrote down for the episode that we're supposed to be talking about, where I just put down, right, Pegasus really is such an extra bitch, literally the perfect fit for Shora.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so what I was going to say on this filling time segment of breakfast menus, because we're only covering 4
Jesus.
episodes this week.
Jesus
Very
Lord.
true.
As a gay man, as a
Oh,
homosexual,
here we go.
The show was made in 2000. Did you expect actual gay representation from Pegasus?
My managers at work, whenever they get food for people at work, always get us fucking Chick-fil-A. Because it's extremely close by to our work.
Yeah.
As a gay man, I don't give a shit about the things they donate to because I've already fucking... In my mind, I've already decided everyone everywhere donates to shitty things on the corporate level. You can't fucking tell me Taco Bell doesn't probably donate to some fucking, like, anti-LGBT thing. It's just how the fucking world works, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I mean, let's be real here. Taco Bell and Wendy's and like McDonald's, a bunch of those companies are owned by one person, and that one person donated a lot of money to get Trump reelected as president. So I mean,
Yeah. Everywhere,
that's just sort of how it works.
everyone
Taco Bell
does
near
something
my-
shitty.
Whatever. The Taco Bell near my house, like when I was in high school, I guess they used to give free food to like cops and stuff. And I remember one time going in and they had this like huge sign that was like, "We no longer give free food to cops." And I guess they were all like, I think they were all coming there and just like grabbing a shit ton of food.
I mean, of course. Jesus Christ.
It's so good.
My fucking point though, Chick-fil-A's breakfast menu is pretty fucking good. Like
oh
they have
god,
they have these little like fucking like it's literally just a chicken nugget and a tiny biscuit and I love it.
I'm happy to say I've never eaten at a Chick-fil-A in my life because I've never found one close enough to try. And honestly, I'm happier for never having, dealt with it.
Homophobia is a spice and it
really-
makes it taste better.
Jesus Christ.
This is coming from a gay man, everybody. Don't take that out of context. Fuck all of you.
No, it is, but also people will take that out of context. People are still taking
Yes.
things I've said out of context.
no one takes anything you say out of context except for everything that can be damning and evidence.
For real.
Oh, God.
But you would know plenty about that, wouldn't you, Carl?
I'd never once done that in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
Live with your shame, Calamity Carl.
I definitely don't have a blackmail folder saved.
What? All right. Now I'm going to use the Millennium McGriddle to get us to cover episode 33.
Do you have one on me, Carl?
Why would I do that, Bio? I love you.
Yeah, I was just about to transition back to my second all caps note. Look, don't worry about that. I'll get the evidence later. Anyway, my second
bite. Yes, sir, please. No, fuck you.
my second all caps note is just the fucking music to duel by track, and then my third note is, and now it's an AMV of Joey and Yugi. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm just shouting. I'm dying. This is so cheesy and shitting.
It is the cheesiest, but also the best.
It was killing me
was
so badly. I
so
typed, "I'm
confused.
dying" twice, so I think I actually was dying.
You stroked out, and then you came back, and the AMV was still going.
No, I had to skip it. It was actually killing me and giving me further brain damage. There you go.
Well, then
That
you
was
missed
it.
the fact that the AMV used scenes that literally had not been shown yet.
Yeah.
Like a scene that's
Are you
literally shown
serious?
a minute after it ends.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh hey, it's that scene.
Oh, hey, it's that scene from the AMV we just watched. Neat.
Yeah, I wrote. Where the fuck did I write that down? I wrote it down fucking somewhere. What the fuck is this note?
My immediate next note after I sat happily through 2.5 minutes of early 2000s AMVs was Croquet. We were having an AMV moment, Croquet. How dare you?
He was like, "It's 11:30."
He's like,
He must start.
excuse me, but you've spent 3 minutes on this on these flashbacks. We have to continue with the tournament. And Pegasus is like, no, this is gay. I love it. Pegasus just sheds a tear for cinema after the AMV is finished, and he is like, bravo.
Oh, there it is.
Now
I just
kill
wrote
each
down-
other.
I wrote down.
Yes.
Oh, bro, that scene was from the montage before, Closer Than Brothers or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they just.
I just wrote down at some point, Tristan, shut your up.
That's all my
surmises-
notes. So just like, Tristan, shut up.
Tristan,
Like
shut your up.
That really surmises my feelings on the peanut
Literally
gallery.
the first round, and Tristan's like, "Oh my goodness, Joey's winning," and I was like, "You've been here the whole time. You know how these work." Like, oh, man.
The shield and sword card will swap the attacks and defenses. Bakura, thanks. We literally saw this happen last duel. You don't have to re-explain it.
They have to
Please
re-explain it for the
shut up.
kids who only caught this episode and not the last one.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck them kids.
I was one of those kids in 2002. God damn.
Fuck this kid.
What the fuck, man?
No!
Anyway, can we talk about how fucking cinematic it was?
Can we
to have
talk-
the shot of Celtic Guardian dying, but in the reflection of his own sword.
Yeah, that was really cool. Can we?
That
can we,
shit was
can
way
we,
too good for Yu-Gi-Oh!
I was like, they went
I was
so
about
hard
to say
on
that
that.
was such a fucking like visceral death.
A, it's
What
visceral
the
death.
hell?
B, it's fucking cinematic as hell. C, why is this in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Can we talk about how Guiltio was a fusion monster in the last episode, and now he's a normal monster?
Oh, he's been a fusion monster. He's also a fusion monster in the actual card game. I looked it up.
No, in this episode, he was a normal monster.
Yeah, Carl. They finally just changed it to what it is in Japanese. Hello?
Sorry, I'm
Also,
not.
just want to take this moment to thank our Celtic Guardians on Patreon.
snorted-
We never
yes.
throw you away like Yugi
I
does.
snorted dust, and it's killing me.
We are kind of scarily close to having to cover GX. We are. I don't have the exact number pulled up right now, but thank you for all your
243.
support, all of you. Celtic Guardians, Blue Eyes White Dragons, Forbidden Ones, everybody. Holy shit. I cannot believe it.
We are currently sitting at 25 patrons, 243 a month of the 400 per month goal to get us to Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Yeah.
And
Generation
we still
Next?
have like 5 fucking seasons worth of original Yu-Gi-Oh! To go.
Almost 4.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Because
Yeah.
remember, we're not doing capsule monsters or any of that unless we hit GX.
If you want to have us get absolutely tortured by having to watch the Capsule Monsters mini movie arc filler,
If you want me to force these clowns
yes,
into watching the
those are
Pyramid of
actual
Light movie,
words. I mean, we're gonna fucking do the Pyramid of Light movie at some point anyway. Fuck you,
yeah,
bitch.
I own that bitch on DVD. I
I
still
can't
have
wait
it.
for that motherfucking thing.
Pyramid
I
of
might
Light is
actually
great.
go out of my
It's
way
so
to buy a
dumb.
fucking Shining Blue Eyes White Dragon card.
I wish I could have gotten one of those, but I got the DVD when I was sick, and I never got the
Anyway,
chance to see it in theaters. Anyway, yes.
Hey Shibuya, fucking, what about the CardLords?
We're not doing
We
that.
don't have this set up.
We don't have this set up. That's not a bit we're running. We're putting them in the description of the video, so please check out our wonderful Blue Eyes White Dragons and Forbidden Ones down in the description. If you want to become one, patreon.com/Millennium Mike. 2 L's, 2 N's, MIC.
Be on the lookout because we might have new tiers open in the future that will be fucking insane.
Yeah, we might. We still need to iron out details of that among ourselves, but keep an eye out because we've had polls on there. We put memes up early for each episode we do sometimes. I've started the trend of us putting old notes up there for episodes so you can see our thought processes as we're preparing to record, which is going to be fun
I
as
can't
hell.
believe I'm about to subscribe to our own Patreon just so I can see how the poll is going.
Oh, yeah.
let
Actually, I
me give
haven't
you an
checked. It
update.
ends. Actually, I think the poll ended already just now. Let me see.
Who won?
We'll see. All right, page, view page. Oh, we have 12 minutes left. But,
I put the same poll up on my Twitter for a day. So far, what color, pink or red? Red has 83%.
yeah, Red has 89 on the Patreon. You
God
people are
damn.
cowards.
It's not their fault. You're wrong. It's fucking red. You colorblind bitch. Why does
This is my
Jar read have
podcast, and I can
Pokeballs
still
on
kick
it?
you off of it at any time, Carl. Watch your mouth. See, I have power here. They may say I'm wrong, but this is still my domain.
I feel like we're going to... I feel like after the response to this episode, we might actually have to make a mini segment where we all go out, get breakfast, and we talk
No.
about the Millennium
We do
McGriddle.
not have to make this a recurring
Welcome to
thing.
our side
if I have to
series.
buy a McGriddle every other weekend for this shit, I'm going to die of a heart attack in
No, it's not
2
gonna be. It's
months.
not gonna be McGriddle. We're gonna just go and try every little different breakfast item on different menus.
Oh, I've
We
tried
just- we
almost
just
every
go out
breakfast
and-
item over the course of the years that I've gone to McDonald's for breakfast,
just
and most
go
of them
out.
are gross. Don't do
Oh,
it.
I mean more than McDonald's.
No,
I mean
we
everyone.
just
No.
go out somewhere fucking close-ish by every week, and we just get some breakfast at a fucking
Bolshora?
place, and then we talk about it.
Well, sure. Sounds like we're making our own Face Jam podcast.
I'm fucking down if you edit it, bitch.
I'm,
So can
I'm
I just
glad
say-
I'm down if you edit has become
Actually,
our
wait.
bit.
Actually, wait. Korek might be willing to edit that.
Goddamn. Okay.
So can I
Well,
just say that whenever I see Gaia now, all I can think of is Old Town Road.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take
Horses in
my
the
horse to the old town road. I'm gonna guide till I can't no more.
I'm gonna have to go
Good.
fucking make the Millennium
I got the
McGriddle
dragons
later
in the
today.
back.
It's killing me.
I slay the dragons with my stick.
Got the dragons in the back is better, I think. But
Hit 'em with the prick.
no. Anyway, my next note, Joey, finally playing mind games. I'm so proud.
So, here's my thing with Joey's like big brain move. I thought he was gonna use like brain control and then polymerization of his own, and then instead he did the more galaxy brained move of just I'm gonna use Grave Robber to steal Summoned Skull from your graveyard and then copycat your polymerization.
Sorry, I have to cut in here. Did anyone else see the new person who's in the Discord for some reason?
Who is this?
I don't know. There shouldn't be any public links to this.
Did the Patreon link your thing?
No,
was
I
about to
specifically set it
say.
up to mine. Because they are...
It says Twitch subscriber tier 1
Okay, I'm just
on
gonna...
their rolls.
Oh, I think it might have linked this
Alright,
server
I'm
to your
gonna-
Twitch thing.
I'm gonna...
Uh-oh.
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I need to
Oh wait, I'm a
fuck with those settings.
Uh-oh. Go change that real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna
so
mess with
good.
that, because goddamn, that should not be the case. Anyway, continue. While I fix that. That's
anyway.
a shame.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay. That's I'm looking at their profile now. That's I'm not gonna say it. That way we don't fucking put them on blast mid podcast.
Yeah.
Funny. Anyway. So Joey's galaxy brain move of copycatting polymerization and Grave Robber stealing Summoned Skull was... Well, I like typed it out when I thought it was about to happen, and I was just like, there's no way this is real. And I was just like, I'm going feral. This is insane. What a fucking crazy play. Followed by, do you see that, Yug? I just fucking curb stomped the shit out of your monster. An idiot like me. I'm rubbing salt in that wound hard, Yug.
I feel like we're all just kind of reeling from the fact that somebody got
I'm
into
looking
our
up how to
private
disable
recording
Twitch connections on certain Discords.
Oh fuck. God, I fucking didn't write many notes for 33 and 34. I think I just got a little bit too into them. But
No,
I did
yeah.
I did end up writing. I love Pegasus is just fucking vibing in his little throne like, damn, bitch, this is the best entertainment. Two friends about to murder each other.
You know, at some point in my notes for episode 34, I just stopped taking notes and I wrote, oh shit, sorry, I got too into the duel. Anyway, Yuki, Strong, and Goat. It's a really good fucking duel. Just the whole damn thing. Please, guys.
So did you know that Subway has a breakfast menu?
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why is this what we're doing? Stop!
Oh.
I love how you can tell Carl had to walk away for a minute.
I'm McFucking losing it, Scoob.
Millennium McGriddle McFucking losing it. Oh god. Who the fuck is going to go to Starbucks for breakfast? Well, I mean,
I'm gonna fucking strangle you with the Millennium McFucking piano wire.
Don't
Ooh,
fucking do
a
that.
music podcast. Talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh my god.
who the actual fuck is going to go to fucking Sonic for breakfast? Excuse me?
That's a
Who's gonna
damn
get
good
Michael's
question.
for breakfast? That's
Sonic's
disgusting.
breakfast is actually pretty decent from what I saw. It's pretty alright. You get a little burger.
Sonic
it's got
breakfast
sausage
sounds like
patty.
diarrhea in 3 minutes.
I mean, any
Yeah.
fucking fast food place is diarrhea in 3 minutes. That's just sort of how Greece works.
That is what it sounds like, yes.
I mean, you're kind of right.
That is what I do, you.
My last note for 33 is polymerization is too powerful. I bet there's some kind of erotic fan fiction about this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, transformation fetish.
Look, when there was a whole episode about them already being dual monsters, it was kind of to be expected that someone would write something like that, and I don't need to be thinking about what someone has written about that.
I won't lie, I did fucking like stop for a minute and just go, why the fuck are they, why the fuck is Red Eye's like transforming this detailed? What the hell?
No, that was scary.
Every other monster just gets a fucking swirl effect in Photoshop. This motherfucker's actually changing.
I got
first
so
note on-
angry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was just like, I got so angry with Taya and Tristan. I was just like, you two need to fall into the fucking pit.
Tristan nearly did at one point.
He should have. He should have just dropped.
I mean, blame Yugi for saving his ass.
Stop caring about your friends, Yugi. They're an anchor, keeping you down. What were you gonna say, Bio?
I was just going to say my first note for 34 is that dragon's too big for the board because it pulls out from Pegasus, and that dragon just, like, takes up the entire field.
That's pretty crazy. You know what my first note is for episode 34, Bio? You know what my first
What
note
is
is for episode 34? You know what my first note? You know my
Intro
first note?
getting
Episode
stale?
34? You know this.
Intro getting stale? Intro getting stale? Is that, Carl? Is that it?
Why would you say stale?
I'm going to laugh when we get to the end of the 5 seasons, and Karsh is like, it's not that good. And I'm going to play him all, I'm
we
gonna
hit
play
the
him, like,
last
all, like,
episode, and
500
Carl's
episodes.
like, you know, I'm a little tired of this intro. We've been doing this for like 4 years.
The start
I'm
of
going to take
fucking...
him, I'm just going to sit him down in front of the computer and be like,
No, it's
listen
gonna be
to yourself
it's gonna
talk
be the
about
start
this.
of it's gonna be the start of Battle City, and then I'm just gonna be like, they changed the way the intro looks, and like the song's still good, but like they changed the intro, and I don't know, I'm just not that into it now. The visuals are different. I can't get into it anymore.
And then a year
You've
later, we'll
changed.
get to the Waking Dragons arc, and I'll just be like,
You changed, Yugi.
my time has come.
Oh my god.
You changed too much, Yugi. I gotta
I
cut you
totally
off now.
fucking beat the shit out of that.
Oh, my next note is why can't they share the rewards?
All right, I kept writing
Why
about
can't they
how
just
horny
win
Pegasus.
and then just share the money?
I kept writing about how horny Pegasus was for the drama of two best friends fighting each other.
Which doesn't even matter.
He's like, all right, come on. You all really aren't horny for this fight. I'm crazy turned on right now. Croquet, fetch me my whip and leathers.
It makes me
Sir,
so
they're
mad.
underaged.
I meant for you, Croquet.
Oh.
Oh, good lord.
Taya, Tristan from the fucking balcony, like, I don't think we're supposed to be seeing this.
Shut up, I want to see it. Horny. Yugi, me horny
Taya,
now.
what's wrong with you?
Yikes.
I also have a couple notes that got lost in the shuffle of making sure that this Discord remains private. So I have my first note after Joy finally playing mind games is just like, damn, that archfiend got arch fried. And it's just like, hell yeah, Gaia, hell yeah, Black Skull Dragon, raw, 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 raw. And that's basically it.
God, this fucking podcast.
This episode is one of the most insane, yet somehow probably one of the best ones we've done yet. I think this will be a
People are
fan
not going
favorite.
to be expecting this shit going in.
And to think
And
this
it's
was
gonna
the
be
episode
so
where we
good.
cut back on how many episodes we watched in prep.
Right?
This feels like
love-
it's the most content-dense one.
Yeah. Joey's just like, I love he's sitting here trying to be like, well, Yugi might know that I know that he knows that I want him to attack my monster, and he might know that I know. I'm like, Joey,
I
this
lost
isn't
my
Occam's
mind.
razor. This isn't
That's what I was
Occam's
talking
razor,
about.
Joey. Just
I
We're
started
talking about the first
clapping.
episode.
If he
I was
knows
like-
that I know that I know that he knows that he knows that I know that I know that he knows that,
But, like,
oh
where's
god,
the
my 3 brain
caveman?
cells are dying. Oh god, my nose
he
is
spends
bleeding.
so much time being logical, and he's like, I'm just gonna attack. And I was like,
I'm just
what?
gonna do it.
I mean,
What I want to know is where's the caveman?
well, here's the thing. There's times where that's how it is, where you get metagamed so hard, where you're just like, hold on, because I have people interrupting me mid-recording, because of course, hold on.
Got him.
I didn't know what
There's
that
gonna be so much shit just cut out of this fucking
The
episode
horses
for a
in the
blooper
back.
reel or something.
Horses in the back. Horses in the back. And some horses
I
in
didn't know
the
if it's
back.
like an alarm or a dog or something.
La chancla, la chancla.
So,
So I released this creepypasta reading today, which is really fucking stupid.
I saw the thumbnail of that, and I'm like, I will be watching that later. That looks...
oh shit, you're back.
Hilarious
You're
enough.
already
Yes, I
back.
just
I was
got
gonna
back.
talk
Okay.
about breakfast menus again.
No, the fuck you're not. No, the fuck you're not. But yeah, what I was gonna say is sometimes you get too into your head when you're trying to predict other people's moves, so that he knows that I know that he knows that. I've had that happen to me in duels before. Sometimes you just gotta, like, stop trying to overthink it and make a choice. So I get it. I respect it. At the same time, Joey's initial thing of just, like, putting Garuzzi's out in attack position, he was really laying it on a little too thick. If he had played dumb, it might have worked.
Yeah, no, he was fucking
He was like,
slathering it on like a
bet you
Subway
wanna
employee putting
attack
mayonnaise
me
on a
now,
sandwich.
huh, Yug?
Oh,
Bet
right.
this ass is right there for the taking, Yug. And I'm like, excuse me, Joey, calm down.
Hey, can I get a sandwich with light mayonnaise? Okay. There you go. Here's your mayo sandwich.
Okay, what is
Thanks.
the problem with restaurants? Going back to like our restaurant podcast, they put so much mayonnaise on food. What is wrong with them?
I don't know. They just
I
want
try
to
not to order shit with mayo because I don't trust him not to drown it.
Right?
It's so
so
much.
bad.
Don't glob it on. Speaking of
Shibuya,
glob,
if this episode's not fucking named something about food, I'm gonna lose it.
name it Face Jam.
No, you know what this episode's going to be called? The Millennium Microphone episode 6. The Millennium McGriddle episode 1. That's just
Write
the
it
name.
down so we don't forget.
All right, I'll put that under thumbnails.
So, I
back
have
to
written
the-
down.
Shit.
Sorry, go ahead, Bio.
I was just gonna say Pegasus projects a whole ton. It's kind of funny.
He really does. I
It's
love
just-
that. I'm pretty sure the sound that Black Skull Dragon makes when it dies was the same noise the gooey plants in Mario Sunshine make when they get hit with water in their mouth.
Very
I mean, if they
specific.
took it from a generic sound library, that wouldn't entirely surprise me.
I'm like 70 to 80% sure that it's the same noise. It's crazy. Also, I love how they just drop Pegasus backstory in out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And I'm just like, this
He
is
has-
too fucking sad, bro. Don't do this.
He has so many paintings of Cecilia.
Yeah.
It's just,
Spoilers, dude.
Look.
What the fuck?
Look, man's got to cope somehow.
What?
Carl, you're talking to the person who's blind on Yu-Gi-Oh about spoilers. Meanwhile, Shora has been casually spoiling shit for weeks.
I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, what?
Okay.
I have
I've
to...
been tweeting some good shit during this podcast.
Oh no, I saw one of those tweets and I started laughing.
Yeah, I definitely haven't been scrolling Twitter while we've been podcasting.
No, not at all.
But yeah, welcome to the episode where the scummiest move in all of Yu-Gi-Oh is introduced.
Was it Time Wizard putting a fucking spell, being in the spell and trap card zone again? And
No.
me calling Joey a Zamboni?
No, but it has to do with Time Wizard. It's how Yugi purposely gave Joey the one card in his deck that could also power up Dark Magician in a pinch.
Yeah, what a fucking shad move!
Oh my god, look at this. Casey's going live.
Oh yeah.
Did you see this?
That I didn't see. Holy shit, that's funny.
Really funny.
Yeah, damn.
Sorry. That's so good.
It's like we all just collectively know, fuck, we're covering only 4 episodes. This episode's gonna be shorter. Not today, bitch. Let's talk about everything except the anime.
Hour and a half again, baby.
I
Let's
told my
go.
wife, I was like, oh yeah, we only did 4 episodes, so I'm not gonna go over.
Oh my god. Oh fuck, the McPatrons.
Oh my god.
Hey, did you know that White Castle has a breakfast menu where they do
No,
fucking
no.
sliders?
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's
With
move on. Let's
mini
move on. Let's
Belgian
move on. Let's
waffles,
move on. Let's move
apparently.
on. Let's move on.
My
Let's
next
move
note
on.
is Time Wizard. Frowny
Dark
face.
Sage. Dark Sage is really wrong, guys.
Time Wizard crying emoji.
I hate Time Wizard.
I like
Honestly,
Dark
that'd be a
Sage.
funny edit. An edit of Time Wizard, but he just has like the sad face emoji with his eyes closed.
Also, freaking Yugi just making up rules as he's fighting.
Yeah, it's funny. And then the way they
Took my
explain it in the
time.
dub makes no fucking sense, even though Dark Sage's whole shtick is during anyone's turn, you can put one spell card from your deck to your hand. Whereas in the dub, they're just like, I just played Makyu. Did I have it in my hand? Who fucking knows? Who gives a shit? And then they start crying, and I'm just like, damn. No wonder you
Right?
got an AMV montage.
Just the one scene.
I feel that.
The one scene where Yugi just has tears in his eyes. So I was like, wait a second, is he crying?
Yes.
It just came out of nowhere.
He has to beat his friend.
This is so good.
So I think the reason we keep getting off topic, by the way, is just these 2 episodes. Hell, honestly, these 4 episodes, because they're 2-parters, and they're episodes you can kind of get into, they feel like we're only covering 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I
Also, right at the end, he's just like, oh yeah, just take my card for the money. It's like, what? You...
I mean, yeah, Yugi literally was never in it for the money. That's the point.
But-
I wrote that down too. I was like,
Joey, I
I'm
don't
not
need
here
the
for
money. I'm just here to fucking kick Pegasus's ass and get my grandfather's soul back.
That's pretty much
you
what I
still
put.
on that, huh, Yug?
I was like, I'm not
But
here
then
for
if they-
money, Joey. You seem to be forgetting about my dying grandpa.
But you got to pay for your Gramps' hospital bill somehow.
My
I don't know how you
grandfather
expect
runs
to
a
do
card
that.
shop in a card game-based economy, Joey.
It just
We're
right.
essentially
it means
millionaires.
that it didn't matter. They both got to the end, so it didn't matter who won.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's just they made it so dramatic, and it's like, here you go.
But
I was like,
literally,
what?
Joey expected Yugi to be enough of an asshole to just be like, no, the money's mine. Your sister can go fuck herself.
That'd be great.
Fuck your sister,
I-
Joey. I'm going to let Tristan fuck your sister, Joey.
Joey. Fuck your sister.
No!
Yug, please don't. I don't want... Oh, Yug, please, I do not want my genetic code mixing with Tristan's.
And then Tristan in the
I'm-
back is making the Joey face. Just like,
I'm sitting here about to talk about giving Taya the fucking belt, and y'all are over here talking about Tristan raw dogging Serenity.
Oh my
You've
God.
got Tristan raw dogging Serenity for weeks, Carl. We don't get one. How fucking dare you?
Look, all I'm saying is Taya deserves to get fucking smacked. That was wrong. There you go. Slap that bitch.
Oh my god. Anyway, let's move on to our least favorite cards and or plays.
Time Wizard.
Gonna be
Of
clapping
course.
Serenity's cheeks. Wait, what? That was great. You're a
God.
coward.
Excuse me?
What?
Hey Carl, sounds like you should run a Time Wizard deck for the anime themed decks. We'll see how much support Time Wizard
My
actually
favorite,
has for that to be feasible. Because now
Honestly,
I'm
I'm
curious.
gonna say that my favorite card is Dark Sage.
Decent amount.
Dark Sage is kind of raw.
Dark Sage is pretty raw.
In real life, it's absurdly difficult to pull off, but
Hell of a play.
it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna be honest, least favorite card is Dark Sage purely because of how bad that card actually is.
Killing you.
Yeah, it's
It has a
unfortunate.
great effect. It's just you can't fucking pull that thing out of your deck without some convoluted bullshit.
Yeah, there's also never a 100% reliable way to do it because Time Wizard is literally, it's a coin flip to determine which effect you get in
Yeah.
real life. So unless you have
it
like
requires-
a rigged coin, you have no way of actually consistently pulling it off.
It requires way too much effort to get it out for the effect that it has. Which, while it's strong, it's not strong enough.
Still cool.
Least favorite play? That fucking weird time machine thing that Bandit Keith
Time
kept
Wizard?
playing. That
Yeah.
was like, not the Time Wizard, the fucking time machine that was like, I bring back my monster from in the way it was exactly one turn ago.
Yeah.
So therefore, fuck you.
Yeah, my least favorite play was also when the really obviously and badly censored Barrel Dragon came back after being rusted the way he fucking deserved to be.
It's
By
there
that,
for
by that
nothing.
Time Wizard. The worst.
Time Wizard's great. You're just a coward.
And then my least favorite card is specifically Metal Devil Zoa. Not Metal Zoa, he's cool, but Metal Devil Zoa, because his name sucks.
Oh, fucking.
My favorite is
Oh, well, we were doing least favorite, weren't we? I
Yes,
said
we
my
were,
favorite.
Carl. I let it slide, but I wanted to see when you'd notice.
My least favorite card.
Time Wizard.
No, that's incorrect. I'm wrong. I'm bad. And you're dumb idiot baby man. Stupid garbage dumb fire boy. My least favorite card is a guy. I don't know. This one's a lot of good ones.
God, it's in like Call of Duty.
There were so many good cards.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 1's just not as good as the sequel.
Pick it.
There's so much pressure. I don't know. That pendulum monster, because it scared the shit out of me when it
Time
reached.
That's fair.
It reached right into Joey's card and ripped that thing up and tore it in half, and that scared me.
He
That
sliced
was-
him like a
that was
fucking
pretty
pizza.
fucked.
6
That was
pieces. There you go.
terrifying.
He's dead.
that
Battle
motherfucker
Warrior
in
is
a-
fucking gone.
Put that motherfucker in a Papa John's. Passing up some cheeseburger pizza.
Damn, call him Papadilla, because he's fucking shredded.
Wait, you're not talking about
Are we
Time
all
Wizard?
just really fucking hungry?
I mean, I'm kind of hungry, yeah, I'll admit.
No, I just have this flyer for the Papa John's double cheeseburger Papadilla next
See,
to me.
I was just doing a callback, but now that I'm thinking about how hungry I am, I'm very hungry.
Got him, idiot.
Rip.
My favorite card was Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, correct. That
Dark
is the
Sage.
correct answer. That's also my favorite card, and I'm not changing it because
And the-
any variant
the
of Red
best
Eyes is a good
play.
variant of Red Eyes.
The best play
You know
is when
what?
he throws on that magic, whatever.
I'm saying
that-
Dark Sage, but I'm also giving a second one. Time Wizard. Fuck you, Bio. Time Wizard Raw.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna be real honest here. Despite how bad the edit is, I really love Barrel Dragon. I love gimmicky fucking luck cards where you have to flip a coin a shitload.
I don't mind that. That's, yeah.
Are you a gambling man, Wheeler?
No, not really. My dad was
I'm
a gambler
I'm-
and also an alcoholic, so I'm trying to
Well,
avoid
boo
the genetic
fucking who, you little
disposition.
shit. It's time
Son?
for me to roll my slots.
imagine that plot twist. My daddy was an alcoholic and a gambler. Son? Daddy?
No.
Oh shit! Wait, does this mean I'm American?
Yes.
My
Ah,
name isn't really
shit.
Jinoichi? Oh, no.
See, I lived in Queens, so I don't know where the fuck you ended up.
I don't know how you ended up on that boat and ended up in Japan, Joey.
You put me in a fucking UPS box and mailed me to the first address
sold-
you found online.
You sold me to some men and
No,
they took
just
me
a-
on a
just a
boat.
drunken
that would
haze.
explain why some
just-
people showed up
Oh
and
my
said, get
God.
the boy, white boy the debt.
Oh, literally, he went to a bar after Pegasus beat him, and he sold his like 15-year-old son for 2 Bud Lights.
Hey, I'll give you the
just-
give me more alcohol money.
Give me a Pabst
I
Blue
just
Ribbon.
think
You
that
can
he's
pay for
like-
that?
Excuse
just
me,
super
do you
drunk.
want this baby?
Takes Joey and then just throws him in a basket like Jesus or whatever and just throws him into the
Oh
ocean.
my God.
Just floats to Japan.
Go live a
that's
better
funny.
life. He gets too drunk and thinks Joey's a baby. Go on to a better life.
Just chucks him in the ocean.
Down the river. Sir, you just sent your baby into the ocean. What's a baby? All I know is Bud Light.
You see, Bandit Keith has never fucked a day in his life. No woman would ever want that. He actually found Joey on the streets and then left him on the streets just as easily. He was just like, hey, that's cool, I'll take that. Because he's a bandit and he steals shit. And then he's like, I don't fucking want this, it's shit's everywhere.
No, you see, it's funny that you think that Bandit Keith wouldn't give his sperm to a sperm bank.
Oh no, he'd do that for a quick buck, but no one
Wait,
ever
no,
wanted
wait,
one.
just
So, as
choose
soon
it?
as they look at the photo of him, they're like, ew, and then they leave.
They don't look at the photo.
$50 to glaze my fist? Hell yeah!
Anyway, my favorite play is Joey baiting Yugi
All of Joey.
into attacking Baby Dragon by setting Baby Dragon in a face down to make him think it's Time Wizard, but actually it's Kunai with Chain. Joey, look at Joey using his fucking brain cells for a good strategy. Congratulations, Joey.
My favorite play was Joey using Copycat to take polymerization and then Gravedigger for fucking Summon Skull and then doing
Yeah.
that fusion, because that was such a big brained Galaxy move. I didn't expect Joey to pull off, and I
That
was
was
just
one
like,
of my backups. That
This is
the
crazy.
Gravedigger copycat combo in both duels is really fucking good with how he uses it. Love that.
crazy.
I liked when he used
Also, I don't think
Card
it's-
to like block the magic.
My favorite
blast
play
from the
was
cannon.
Pegasus just fucking yeeting Bandit Keith into the ocean.
I don't think I have a least favorite. I didn't say a least favorite play, but my least favorite play is Bandit Keith being a fucking cheater and keeping cards in his sleeve. Like, what a fucking.
Also, those cards are in a metal like
They gotta be
wristband, so they would be
sweaty.
bent as fuck. So you could
they gotta
very
be
easily
sweaty as
tell
shit.
that he was hiding them somewhere. Hello.
No, they're made of super cardboard.
Oh yeah, I've
They
heard
can
that.
bend right back into shape, and then they just stay that way. They're fine. It's the future, baby.
Yeah, the future 2000. How innovative.
Did
The
I say
far
my
off year of
least favorite play?
2002. Look at calendar 2020.
My least favorite play has anything to do with Time Wizard.
You're
God
just
damn it,
weak.
Bio.
We're gonna teach you the ways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking brainwash
No.
you into loving Time Wizard.
No, you're not, Carl.
You're going to accept and love Time Wizard. My sweet boy. And his dumb little dot eyes.
All right, well, on that note, next episode, it's finally time for Yugi to face off against this man who loves his funny rabbit so fucking much that he dedicated an entire deck to it. 5 episodes, 1 duel. How the fuck will it
On the
play
next
out?
episode
3 of
of
us
Millennium
now.
Microphone, we talk about the Millennium McGriddle at Millennium McDonald's.
No, it's just
Will
McDonald's.
Shibuya go to White Castle and try the breakfast Belgian waffle
Bitch,
slider?
I don't even know if there's a White Castle near me. The answer is no.
What
Will
the fuck?
Carl
You
try
should
the
have one.
Panera bread breakfast and have constipation because of
Bitch,
how much
I would
fucking
try the Panera
fiber there would
breakfast.
be?
Why
I'm
did you
muting
give me the
Shura.
Panera breakfast?
I'm muting Shura forever. I just like the
Bio.
funny bunny.
Bio's gonna exist, I guess.
Damn, rude. Okay.
He's not.
Bio's
We're not going to torture him into trying the Sonic breakfast because we don't want him to actually die.
I mean, that's fair.
I'll
Actually-
You assume I
breakfast.
don't get Sonic breakfast every day.
Oh.
I don't.
Actually, this is pretty good. We could wrap this up in a nice little bow because there's one episode after the 5-part duel that's just called Aftermath, and I think that would be a good episode to just add on to close it out because that's back to our usual 6.
Look at the nice wrap up that Shura just got us. Look at that. Wrapped up all nice.
Let me see.
Potatoes.
It's scrolling.
It's a breakfast wrap up. Good night, everybody.
No, not good night, because we got to tell the people that we're specifically watching episodes 35 through 40. 35 through 40 of Yu-Gi-Oh!
35.
Season 1. Look forward to it. 5 of those are for a single fucking duel.
You're damn right they are.
Damn right. Time, magic,
Did you say
time, magic. What?
You see 5 of those episodes of one duel?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Get excited.
Get ready.
Yay.
That's almost 2 hours of content for a single duel.
All right, you guys ready?
did
You
you-
guys ready to wrap
Did you
this
say
one up and
Time
get
Wizard?
started on our Millennium McGriddle?
Yes.
I got my breakfast item sitting right here, ready to go.
I need to cook the food. So I need to go. I need to go.
I cook the
Goodbye,
pasta.
everybody.
I eat the food. I cook the meatball.
I'm not the cook of the meatball today. What are you, fucking racist?
If we can get the Patreon to $600, we'll do the Millennium McGriddle.
No, that'll
night,
be our
everybody.
April Fool's episode. Thank you for listening to the Millennium Microphone. This podcast is something all 4 of us are very excited to be making and putting out. So if you like what you hear, make sure to follow everyone's social media to keep up to date. And if you know someone that you think would like our show, show them an episode. Send them to our Patreon at patreon.com/millenniummike. Spreading the word helps us a lot, helps us give you more content. It's a win-win. We have a lot of upcoming ideas for this show, for stuff to offer our patrons, so please keep an eye out for that. But none of that is possible without viewers like you. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you next duel.